Gosh.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this evening's matchup here in Jamestown, New York. It's a cool 61 degrees outside, a little bit warmer in here. Portersville Warriors on the far side, Chautauqua Defenders on the near side. It's going to be a good matchup here tonight in our, well, it's more afternoon. Scheduled for a 12:30 start. It's more towards the later side of 1 o'clock. By later side, I mean it's like 12:50. Either way, Portersville Warriors coming to play ball. Looking to have a good game here tonight. Best of 5. First 4 games at 25. Final game would be 2:15. Chautauqua winning the coin toss. Referee making sure everybody's in the rotation spot before we get this one underway. That's all I got for you for a pregame. Not a whole lot of notes to have, not a whole lot of history between these two teams. Both played in the Slippery Rock Baptist Camp preseason tournament here this season, but they did not meet each other. Portersville going on to win the championship of that tournament. Chautauqua with an early exit. Referee takes a stand. 2 line judges in their spot. We're ready to rock, we're ready to roll. Good service there by Rebecca Wilkins as that one goes off the hand of Mia Steele off the near side. The first point goes back Chautauqua's way. Rebecca Wilkins here to serve again. Great serve there by Rebecca. Katrina finds his way forward. Center set, right hand attack there by Mia Steele. Diving play by Michaela Arntz, but not able to get underneath it. Portersville, Chautauqua, both tied at 1. Trey Neisler there with that service. Far side set, but it's called for the double touch on the set. Unfortunately, Portersville picking up that second point from the fault. Trey Neisler here with that service, finding its way center set, right hand, no, a left hand tip, but not able to get enough purchase on the ball to get that one past me and Kata Steele on the front line. Portersville throwing another log onto the bonfire. Neisler there with that serve. Going off the hand of Lynn Ford, set top side, that one's thrown over across there on the far side front. Eisler near side, right hand attack there by Kata Steele, very softly into the night. Far side set once more, right hand attack off the block, and that goes out of bounds on the Portersville side. Chautauqua taking that point, making it their own. Kaylee onto the front line, number 54, number 7 onto the bench, Michaela Arntz. Nice hop in the service there by Haley Ryan, number 11. Right hand attack there deep, and that's out of bounds by Sayla Charles. Tied at 4s. Nice serve, goes off of Patterson. Eisler, top side, Kata Steele there to finish that one off. Finding its way off Lynn, near side, set up center. Right hand attack there by number 3, Ashlyn Smith. We'll take that lead right back. The name of the defenders. 5-4. Solid serve there by number 11, Haley Ryan. Near side attack, right hand. It was off the back line into the ceiling, but nobody there to play the secondary touch. As long as the ball hits the ceiling on your side of the court, you can play on. But if it hits the ceiling and crosses over that center line, it's a forfeited point to the other team.
One pass, side out. Let's go.
Kata Steele with that serve. Finding its way right back up and across there by Rebecca Wilkins. Near side set by Eisler, bumped up and across there over to the Chautauqua side. Side up, thrown over by Mia Steele. Kept alive there by Lynn. Back set towards the net. That'll be thrown over by Riley Pascal on the far side front. Eisler over the shoulder. Kept alive Lynn. Tipped up top side Pascal there with a tip across to help out Chautauqua. Finding its way off the right hand of Charles. Diving play by Lynn, going off the block as well in that front line. Portersville finding themselves up by, I believe that's 1. Solid serve by Kata Steele, going off the hands of the Chautauqua defense. Back off Eisler. Charles right hand by Mia, and she finds a point. The gap is 2. Kata Steele there to serve that one. Going off Wilkins. Punched up there by Ryan. Not able to get the purchase on that one. On the far side, Riley Pascal. Number 28. I believe the score is 6-3. Solid serve, Kata Steele. Finding a bump up and across there by Rebecca Wilkins. Eisler near side. Beautiful right hand attack, just a little bit too much gumption on that one. He's ready for it. Ashlyn Smith there, the server. Going off McCaslin. Eisler near side, tipped up and across. Diving play. Able to return that one. Haley Ryan on the near side front. Right hand attack by Charles. Blocked away. And that one's going to go down without a second contestant. Beautiful block there by Ava Wilson on the front side. Standing tall, standing strong. Breaking that lead down to 1. Nice serve, just a little too much on it as it leaks off that back red line. Portersville picking up the point. They'll have the serve. Mia Steele, number 8, to do so. Solid serve going off Lynn. Good try by Haley Ryan on the swing, just not quite enough elevation to get a hold of it. He still gets a chance to serve it again. 9-5, I think, is the score. Good set near side. Gonna bump that one up and across there. Kaylee Winnick on the near side. Finding its way off the right hand of Charles. Beautiful block there by Pascal on the far side front. Diving play, thrown back over by Naomi, and that one's gonna find the floor. Right at the feet of Haley Ryan, but all she could, just not quite fast enough. Portersville picking up their 10th point. They lead by 5, I believe. That service hits the net there by Mia Steele, number 8. The reason I'm questioning the score is because that's what I'm going off of. That's all I got, and that's all I'm gonna get. That's okay. Solid serve, just a little too much. Michaela Arndt to play the front line in spot of Kaylee Willick. Sayla Charles, number 11, to serve for Portersville, finding his way front and side. Punched up and across there by Naomi Dutois on that front line. And that one's going to be called for the touch. Very good call by the referee. Don't see that called many times. But as that was a pass back to the setter, not really allowed to touch it. Chautauqua picking up the point from the fault. Caught with her hand in the cookie jar. Caught with her hand red. She was caught doing the not good thing. Solid serve there by Kaylee Willick. Finding its way near side. Charles right hand. Eisler kept alive there on the back line. Pascal finding a set top. The right hand attack there by Wilkins. Charles, right hand, finding its way over. Lynn getting a piece of that one. Thrown forward there by Ryan and punched there across by the front line. McCaslin, right hand attack there by Dutois. Just out of bounds off this near side line. Chautauqua picking up a second consecutive point. Looking to make a run back in this game. 9 serving 10, I believe. Portersville picking up point 11 there. Portersville looking to extend the lead by one more here with this next volley. Other team looking to do not that. Solid serve down center field, finding its way off the hands of Ryan. Right-hand attack, Eisler, and that's out of bounds off the back line. Was Patterson coming back on to play that back line. She'll be in the far corner when we come back to play. 2 points the gap. Solid serve there by Sierra Lynn. Off the far side, Charles right-hand Eisler off the block and a diving effort on the far side. Riley Pascal not able to get under it, but a good try nonetheless.
Oh yeah, right.
I want to say the score is 11 serving 9, but I'm not 100% on it. Take that with a grain of salt. Naomi Dutois with a serve, goes into the net. I'll come back out the other way.
Back on.
Back to Wilkins with that serve. Very good spot off that near side line. Would have been in bounds. Charles right hand there off Kata Steele with that attack. Finding Ryan top side with a right hand there by Wilkins. Diving play. Kept alive by Patterson. Charles right hand there by Kata Steele. Set up short. Right hand attack into the deep zone. Goes off Charles. A dump off there by Eisler and returned immediately by Rebecca Wilkins. Far side, Eisler here with a right-hand attack, goes off Lynn with a beautiful dig. And that one's going to come back out the other way. Charles McCaslin finding its way back to the front line. Ryan there finds his way forward. Right-hand attack goes off the block. McCaslin there to keep it going with the first touch. Secondary Charles, right-hand Kata Steele, and she finds the point. Portersville picking up a little bit of momentum with that last volley. Going out their way. Three's the gap. Good serve received by Lynn, finding his way off Ryan. Thrown up and across there off that right hand by Ashlyn Smith on the front line. McCaslin over the shoulder there by Mia Steele. Lynn, Ryan, top side. Tipped across there by number 28, Riley Pascal. Right hand attack goes off the block. Kata Steele just a little too hot to handle on the near side. Timeout called by the Chautauqua defenders. 14-10 when we return. Portersville has a serve. All right, we're back down to the court, ready to rock, ready to roll. Portersville has a serve, number 22, Katrina Eisler here to serve it. Finding its way up and across, Lynn finding its way off the hands of Ryan top side. Now it's thrown over the shoulder there by Riley Pascal. Here's the hand by Charles, right-hand attack by Kata Steele. Pascal, Ryan bumps that one far side front. Right-hand attack hits the top side of the net. That one doesn't pass go, and that one doesn't collect $200. Katrina Eisler here to serve again. Lynn, great pass to Ryan. Topside Pascal, gonna tip that one up and across. McCaslin not able to get down and jiggy with it in time. A little too high riding. Pours the gap. I believe the score is 14-10. Three's the gap. 14-12. I want to say is the score. I'm very confused what's going on over there. And by Kata Steele, Eisler there to throw it up and across. Lynn, Ryan, finished by Pascal, but the double touch is called. Portersville picking up a point from the fault. And what I'm doing right now is I'm just looking at that scoreboard. I'm subtracting one on each side. I want to say that's right, but I couldn't tell you. Kata Steele with a solid serve, going off Pascal. Ryan finding his way top side, thrown over by Charles from Portersville. Charles again with a block there by Ashlyn Smith on the front line. And that one, Mia Steele just finds a gap in the defense right when they're not ready for it. Starts cooking some pancakes. It's breakfast time. Kata Steele here, number 5, to serve it up for Portersville. Solid serve. That one's going to land inbounds. Kata Steele with that serve. Going off Lynn. Hits the net. Very sticky situation. Would not want to be the one to have to pull that, for lack of a better term, that ping pong ball out of the peanut butter jar. Very sticky situation. Timeout by the Chautauqua defenders. When we come back, Portersville has a serve. Score looks to be 19-11.
Bags and just separate it out. And then, I know that would be some work, but like separating the 20 pound.
I do usually try to put it in a bucket. Right there even. For me.
Alrighty, both teams down on the court, ready to rock and roll. Kate Steele to serve it for Portersville. Deep, kept alive by Lynn. Finding its way off Ryan, far side front. Right hand attack there by, I believe that was Kaylee Willing. I'm sorry if I'm not saying that right, but we'll rock with it. We'll lean with it. Right hand by Steele, and Mia on the front line once again saying hello. Kate Steele to serve. There's that one up and across, going off the hand of Rebecca Wilkins. Right hand attack, and she's going to find some pay dirt. What a cut attack off that near side line, going coast to coast, east to west. Beautiful offensive play there. Pulling up Chautauqua by one more point.
I really need to put one in anyway.
Ashlyn Smith there with that service, finding his way back forward. Eisler sets it near side and comes across. Ryan set up top side, and that one's going to be finished off by Pascal on the far side front. Eisler, Charles, right hand, off the block of Pascal. Kept alive by Mia Steele, thrown over, but kept alive as on that return, Mia Steele. Smith, diving play, Ryan, and almost finding his way back to the far side for a little last-ditch effort. Just fell short on deaf ears. 21-12, possibly the score. By eyesight, not what it used to be. Kinsey McCaslin here to serve it. Libero from Portersville, great serve. Lynn getting a piece of that one, set near side. Ryan, right hand, Pascal, deep out of bounds off the far side line. Kinsey McCaslin here to serve again. Solid serve. Going up Pascal, Ryan, backline set, right hand by Ling, deep in, that's going to be gone. Off that backside line, it's out of bounds. Kinsey McCaslin here. Serving up what I believe .23 is. We're going to find out here in a few Scooby Snacks. Great return there by Lynn, that's going to land out of bounds. And that looks like it's the end of game one. Final score, 25-13 in favor of the Portersville Warriors. We'll bring you right back when game two is ready to rock and roll once again. Alrighty, both sides on the court, ready to rock and roll once again. Eisler with the first serve. Finding its way right back off the frying pan and back into the fire. Eisler, Charles, center set, right hand attack. Mia Steele not able to get it to go. Now it's going to be called back out the other way. Ashlyn Smith caught with her hand in the cookie jar for some offense. The greater deity to be deemed not allowed. Portersville taking up the first point of the match. Good serve there by Eisler, finding its way off Pascal. Tipped across there by Haley Ryan on the front line. Set by Eisler, right hand attack. Kate Steele not able to beat the seventh defenseman out there on the ice. Or the seventh defenseman out there on the court. Also known as the net. Either way, we're tied at ones. Rebecca Wilkins there to serve it up for the defenders. McCaslin finding its way up Eisler, near side right hand attack there by Charles. Kept alive there by Smith, set by Ryan. Now it's going to be called for the double touch. Her third time being called for that today. I mean, it is what it is. I don't know what else to tell you there, Chief. Kate Steele here to serve the 2-1 game. Solid serve going off the hand. Ryan tipped across by Pascal. Diving play by Kate Steele, finding set by Eisler. Right hand by Charles. Great block as that one comes across. 28 called for contact in the net, I believe. Didn't see a signal on what the call was. Either way, it was Riley Pascal, though, one to do it. Great deep serve there by Kata Steele. Kept the line by Lynn, finding its way with a diving play by Ryan. That one's going to be thrown up and across there by Michaela Arndt. In the back line, Pascal finding its way off Charles. Back over to the Chautauqua side. Great center set, right hand Smith. Deep diving play, McCaslin finding its way off Kata Steele. Thrown to the near side, and that one's going to go down without a third contestant. The girls play on. 2 serving 3. Chautauqua down, but they're only down by 1. Haley Ryan trying to trim that near side line, just barely not able to do so, unfortunately. 4 serving 2, Portersville in the lead. Kinsey McCaslin, 0-0. Libero for the Portersville Warriors. Serves that one up and across, going off Lynn. Ryan, top side, right-hand attack there by number 54, Kaylee Willen. And now he's going to come off that near side line and land out of bounds on the Portersville return. Coming oh so much closer to a tie ball game. It's 3-4. Ashlyn Smith with that service, going off Kata Steele. Sayla Charles, right-hand attack by Van Gent, and she finds a blocking touch off of number 18, Ava Willink, on the far or the near side front. This goes off her body, goes down without a second contestant. 5-3 now the score. Portersville in the lead. Sayla Charles here, number 11, to serve it up for the girls in the navy blue. Finding its way off Lynn. Tipped up and across there by Ava Willink, but that one's going to be called for the double touch. Now it goes back out the other way. 6-3. Great serve there by Charles. Diving play into the top border of the net. Rebecca laying it all out there on the line. Would have been a hefty return on the one-touch receive. Portersville not going to say no to that one. 7-3 now on the board. Sayla Charles with that service. I'm sorry, I lost my balance. I'm not exactly on floor. Timeout by the Chautauqua defenders. We come back, Portersville has a serve, 8-3. Alrighty, both sides out on the court, ready to rock and roll once again. Sayla Charles here, number 11, to serve that one up and across. Lynn finding a helping bump there by Kaylee on the front side. Eisler right hand, Naomi kept alive there on that back line. Ryan finds Pascal deep out of bounds off that far side, or the deep line. Calling it off the touch of the block. So that one's going to go off the defense of Portersville. Coming back Chautauqua's way. They sit 4-8 here in game 2. Beautiful spot on that service, my goodness. Riley Pascal really putting it down there, putting the greens. In the back line, Kata finds its way off Charles. Right-hand attack, Eisler, and she scores. Looks like Michaela's going to come back out on in spot of Kaylee, 54 off, number 7 on, for scorebook keepers at home. Van Gent there with that service, number 14, going off Lynn. Top side, Michaela, right-hand attack, all great form. Just not quite able to find the spot past the Portersville defense. Dutois getting a piece of that one, not able to make another one. As a double touch would have been called. Now one falls down on the Portersville side. Chautauqua now at 6. Portersville at 9. Van Gent also going out. Patterson playing the back middle. We come back to the Portersville side. Solid serve there by Kaylee, going off a hand of Kata Steele. Charles, right hand Dutois, in the net is called. And now it's going to come back to the Portersville side for the point. So net violation was coming off that, that front and center, you know what I'm saying. Portersville 10, Chautauqua 6. Here's Zeta, number 10. Served it up. Kept alive by Lynn, finding its way off of Ryan. Tipped up and across there by Rebecca Wilkins on that far side front. Punched up and across there by Charles Lynn. Ryan, right-hand attack down the straight. That one's kept alive there by Zeta on that back middle. Thrown across there by Kata Steele. Throwing up, hits the ceiling, comes back down. Lynn there to keep that one up and across. And Henry there to help that one, or not Henry. Haley Ryan to finish that one off. Off the block, kept alive. Pascal. Ryan punched up, but that one doesn't go across. Great try there by Lynn. Just not quite able to get that one to go. A discombobulated play would have been absolutely magnificent to see that one back over the net. Either way, it's at 11-6. Great serve there by Zeta. Going off the block in the net. The violation is called out for a carry. Back to the Portersville side. The ball goes for the serve. 12-6 on the board. Zeta to serve again. And it's shallow, just barely trickling over top the net. And she can't be mad about that one. Sometimes she goes, sometimes she doesn't. Just the way of the road. 13-6 on the board. Solid serve, handled by Pascal, goes off Ryan, and that third touch, a very difficult one to make. Ava Willing, closest to it. Zeta Morley there to serve that one up. Thrown up by Pascal, hits the top of the net, punched across there by Ryan. Katrina with a diving effort, not able to come up with the ball. Looks like Naomi Dutzwa going to come back out onto the court in spot of Morley, number 10. Chautauqua trails 7-14. On goes Smith. Off goes Ava. Lynn with a solid serve, diving play there by Katrina Ice for set near side. Charles right-hand attack there by Kata Steele. Nats out of bounds off the back line. Sierra Lynn there with that service going off of Eisler. Forward, finding a front-facing attack there by Mia Steele off the face of Smith. That one's coming back Chautauqua's way. Score on the board, I believe, to be 9-14. Great serve there by Lynn going off Eisler. Tipped down, now off the face, kept alive, but that one's unreturned and called for the carry off the shoulder of Mia Steele on the Portersville side.
Yeah, I don't remember exactly what it said now, but I remember it.
Sierra Lynn there, number 26 with that serve going off Eisler. Forward, finding its way off Charles. Back set off the right hand of McCaslin. The diving effort, Ryan finds Lynn top side. Right hand attack there by Wilkins. Good set by Charles off the attack of Eisler. Getting a hand on that one was Wilkins. Ryan back to Wilkins. Right hand attack over the block. Kept alive by McCaslin on the back line. Kept alive by Eisler with the secondary. And the final save there by Kata Steele on the near side front. Smith, Ryan, Smith once more. Eisler, Charles, near side. That's for Kata Steele with a down the straight attack. Thrown up and across. Kata Steele once more. Diving play. Over it goes with a helping hand of Ryan. Top side, right hand attack there by Eisler. Kept alive there by Pascal. Punched up and across there by Wilkins in a very last moment notice. Diving, no, it's on the line. That's coming back to the defender's side. My goodness, what a volley. The never say die mentality. Coming out in a big way. Sierra Lynn there to serve that one up. Now it's going to go unreturned. McCaslin getting a piece of it, but not enough to take home the whole pie. 12 serving 14, where it's only a gap of 2 now. Service made there by Lynn, going off the hand of McCaslin. Set up Charles, top side, Eisler there with a tip, but not able to get past the blocking wall. Charles, near side, right hand, Kata Steele over the block, diving for it, but not able to get there. Michaela Arndt, the closest one to it. Portersville picking up a big third point to add on to the lead. Van Gent onto the front line and spot, I believe that's Patterson. It is. Here's number 11, Sayla Charles, to serve it up for Portersville. Solid serve down the middle. Out of rotation on the serve, and that one's going to come back to the Chautauqua side. Somebody was lined up in the wrong spot on the Portersville Warriors side. Points forfeited across. Portersville conspiracizing that it's Van Gent that just came on that was lined up in the wrong spot. As Patterson was going off. Van Gent came on. I don't know, outside of that, these girls have been playing volleyball a while. All right, that is settled. Solid serve there by Rebecca Wilkins. Charles finding his way off ice. Top side, Kata Steele there to throw that one up and across. Wilkins, Ryan Smith there with a left hand tip across. A very sleight of hand that she's been known to have. Going off Michaela. Smith there with a right hand over the shoulder there. A little fadeaway. Eisler near side right hand attack through the block, and she finds a point. Kata Steele picking up a big point there, 16-13 on the board right now. Kata Steele, number 5, to serve yet again. Solid serve to the near side corner. Going to that back line, Rebecca Wilkins there giving the final say on the matter. She completes it. Finding its way up Charles. Backline attack there with a bump by McCaslin. Pascal, Ryan, back to Pascal, right hand off the block, and that one comes off the net according to the referee, and the 4th touch is made. So that one's going to go back to the Portersville side. That is the first time I've seen a referee call it like that, and I am so happy about that. The amount of times I've seen that in my career doing this sport, it outdoes. It happened more times than there are stars in the sky, especially during daytime. There's only one during that, but that's neither here nor there. Chautauqua not going to let it be a discouraging matter as they pick up that last point with a little hoorah. 14-17 now on the board. Haley Ryan with a solid service. McCaslin finding his way off Eisler. Top side. Charles with a right hand attack through the block dot. Nice control on her knees. Back to Smith. Finding its first touch by Lynn. Smith near side. Thrown up by Ryan and across on the secondary. Kata, Eisler, near side. Right hand Van Gent softly into the night. Finding his way off Pascal. Ryan back to Pascal to finish it off from the Chautauqua side of the argument. Near side Eisler. Punched up and across there by Van Gent on the near side front. Handled up and over there by Ryan, going off Van Gent, helped along off to the far side, Kata to Charles. Ryan, Smith, throwing that one back up and across there on the front side by Kaylee. Right hand attack there by Mia Steele, referee making sure that there was no line violations on that near side line. Ice or top side, Charles right hand, kept alive there by Ryan, hits the ceiling, kept alive by Smith. That was going to be finished off there by Lynn on that front side. McCaslin, right hand attack, punched over by Mia Steele. Diving play, Lynn goes off Ryan, and now one's going to be called for the carry. I thought her fist may have been closed, but it is as it is, and it does as it do. 18-14 on the board. Kinsey McCaslin here, the libero from Portersville, to serve it up. Solid serve going off Lynn. Finding Ryan off that near side. Smith there with a great attack, but a better block by Portersville's defense, namely Dutois. Diving play, McCaslin finding his way off Lynn. Thrown up by Ryan, right hand over. Top it goes by Pascal. Eisler, Dutois off the block, not able to find it. Is Wilkins on that back line, almost had a piece of the pie. Just couldn't slice it the way she wanted. 19-14 on the board. Good effort nonetheless. Kinsey McCaslin there with that service. Going off Lynn to the center. Great pass to Ryan. Right hand attack on the far side by Kaylee. Off the net. Dutois keeps it going. Punched up, but not across, and that's touched for by Dutois. Chautauqua taking up the point, making it a total of 15 here in game 2. Ashlyn Smith there with a great serve. McCaslin Eisler, topside Charles, right-hand attack through the block, kept alive there by Ryan. Backline attack there. Wilkins helped along there by Ryan once more. Eisler near side, looking for the right hand by Van Gent through the block. I heard a high five in there. There's some contact. Cut the live, over it goes, and that one's going to be called out in the net against Portersville. Portersville playing it through to the whistle. Chautauqua thinking they had a dead ball early on. Not sure what the calling on the ruling on the court is right now. They call for the redo. A lot of the audience saying that the ball hit the floor already. The play was dead. Did not matter what happened after that. Portersville, I think, is saying the opposite. All depends on who you root for. We're calling a redo. No points awarded. No points taken away. It's like none of that even happened. Smith, long serve, a little too long. 2 foot out of bounds. Maybe a shoe length and a half for me, if that means anything to you. Or a size 10 and a half. 20 on the board for Portersville, 15 up there for Chautauqua. 5's the gap. Sayla Charles there with that service, going off lane. Finding a set by Ryan, right-hand Pascal through the block, and she scores. She seems pretty happy about that point. I would be too. 16-20. Here we go. Beautiful serve, and that's inbounds. Oh my goodness. What a spot. Riley Pascal trimming it down the edge. Snagging it right on the line. Another one. And that one goes almost out of the doorway there, deep on that right side. Either way, goes off the defense. 2 straight service points coming off the hands of the 2 and the 8 on the back of the jersey. 18-20. Another one going up from Castlin. Set up center, right hand Dutoya, defeated by the net itself. Making an appearance one more time down there on the court. 19 on the board. They're bringing it back. Down by 1, this could equalize it. McCaslin, Dutois, right hand Eisler off the net, and it's tied at 20. It literally can't be closer than this. Riley Pascal with another beautiful service. Eisler topside, right hand Van Gent, not able to get it to go. Kaylee there with a 1-touch return to the Portersville side. Charles Eisler, right hand deep, out of bounds by 3 tiles. Timeout by the Portersville Warriors. When we come back, Chautauqua has the lead and the serve, 21-20. Alrighty, both sides out on the court, ready to rock, ready to roll once again. Another jump serve there by a Pascal. Kata Steele, Eisler, top side. Nice touch across there by Van Gent. Diving play by Lynn. Punched up, but not across there on the front line. Number 18, Ava. Gonna be thinking about that one when she goes to sleep here tonight. We're tied at 21s yet again. On goes Michaela Arndt to play the front line in spot of the 54, Kaylee Willing. Here's number 14, Van Gent, here to serve it up. Hit up, but not across inbounds. Going off the hands of Haley Ryan. I think that's her first missed touch today. And we're in game 2, late game 2. Nice serve by Van Gent, hits the net though. And once again, we're tied. Nobody with the lead, we're at 22. Liz Patterson to play that back middle in spot of Van Gent. Here's number 54, Kaylee Willink. Serving it up for the Chautauqua defenders. Beautiful serve going off Patterson. Hit up there by Charles, over the shoulder there by Dutois to complete the play. Lynn, Ryan, center set. And tip that one up and across there by Rebecca Wilkins. Off the far side, Charles finds Eisler set down the straight, and she finds the corner pocket. Haley onto the bench. Chautauqua looking to nickel and dime this one out, as is Portersville. 1 point's the gap, 23 serving 22 here late game 2. The ball is wet. All right, we're just going. I don't know. I thought the ball was wet. It's not wet. That wasn't why the stoppage. I was very confused. Right-hand attack there by Wilkins. Goes off the back line. And that one is going to be a hard pill to swallow. We're tied at 23s. Looks like Dutois going to go on in spot of Zeta Morley on that back line. And immediately, the libero goes in. We're within the distance. Whoever has the next 2-point lead walks away with game 2. It's 23 all. Service made there by Lynn. Leans a little far on that far side, but played by Eisler, so we'll never know. Off K to steal. Kept alive there by Michaela. Thrown top side by Ryan. Right-hand attack there by Wilkins. Diving play off of K to steal. Charles top side Eisler. Right-hand attack into the deep middle. Kept alive there by Lynn. Set up top side front. Right-hand there by Wilkins. Goes off Eisler. Kept alive by Charles. Eisler sets it across. Michaela there to set that one to the setter. Ryan right-hand Smith through the block. Kept alive by McCaslin. Charles, near side, right-hand K to steal, kept alive by Lynn with an absolute beautiful spot with a pass. Now it's going to be called. Smith on the front line for net contact. Portersville Warriors sitting at match point now, 24-23. Timeout, Chautauqua defenders. When we come back, Portersville has to serve. They just need one more. Alrighty, both teams out on the court, ready to rock, ready to roll once again. Portersville looking to get it done. Eisler there with that service, going off the hands of Pascal, and that's going to do it for game 2. And that's going to be a tough pill to swallow going into the next 10. 25-23, the final score of game 2. We come back, Portersville looks to close it out in 3 games. We'll see if they can do it when we come back from the break. Alrighty, we're back down, ready to go here in game 3. The underhanded service, playing it softly. Rebecca Wilkins having a little medical attention to the right wrist area. Might be something you got to watch as this game progresses onwards. Beautiful spike. That one goes off Pascal, goes off Wilkins down to the near side. Trying to get me involved in the play. I'm not about that. 1-0. Portersville leads off the defense. The ball fell out. Service made by Katrina Eisler, going off the hands of Michaela. Punched across there by number 2 on that front side. Right-hand attack goes off K to steal, and that one goes off the defense. Almost getting a piece of that one. Ashlyn Smith on that front side. Got some of it, but not all of it. Katrina Eisler here to serve it up. Portersville leads 2-0. Goes off the sidearm, and that one goes out of bounds. Got to clear it out of your mind. You got to be goldfish out there on the court. You make a mistake, doesn't matter. You make a good play, doesn't matter. The next one's coming your way, whether you like it or not. Katrina, once again with that service, going off Ryan with a one-touch return, goes over top the netting. Mia Steele getting the block. Going off Charles, Patterson, then Eisler to finish it off. Wilkins set up, right-hand attack there by Smith, finding its way off Eisler. Charles, center set. Eisler there on the back line with a punch across the net. Wilkins finding a set back over to her. She'll bump that one up and across. Right-hand attack there by Charles, and that one's going to be called in the net against, I believe, Pascal, number 28. Chautauqua's side. Portersville with a 4-0 lead here to lead game 3. Eisler there with a great serve, going off of Wilkins to the front line, finding a bump. Pascal there to finish that one off. McCaslin set up Eisler, and that one's going to be called for the double touch. First time Portersville got called for that one today. Starting to even out that calling card. 2 on the board, 1 on the board for Chautauqua. 1-4 is our score. Sierra Lynn with a great service, sending that one up and across. Finding a bump off Katrina Eisler, slammed across there by Charles. It's not going to be deterred by the Chautauqua defense. Thrown up across there by Smith, finding its way up McCaslin. Eisler here top side. Right-hand attack there by Charles. Underneath, Ryan goes off Lynn. Right-hand, or a nice set across there by Pascal. Not wanting to be too hasty with it. Finished off there by Patterson with a bump up and a cross. Ryan, Lynn, center set. Smith with the right hand. And she finds the gap. Beautiful awareness. Sometimes it's not the hardest shot that finds the kill. It's the one that's well placed. 2-4 on the board. A well-deserved second point during that second volley. Beautiful service there by Sierra Lynn. Going off the near side, right-hand attack there by Charles. Diving play, Lynn kept alive. I believe that was Michaela. No, Wilkins on that back line with the secondary. Right hand by Charles. Goes off Smith, thrown up in a cross, called for the carry. And that one's going to come back out to the Portersville side. 5-2 now on the board. I thought she may have been calling the double touch, and I was ready to dig into it. I was ready to say how wrong that call was, but the carry's way more justifiable for layman's terms. Nice serve there by Kata Steele. Goes off Wilkins out to the crowd, making sure they're awake here in this match. She wants them to be awake for what she's about to do next. 6-2 now on the board. Portersville up by 4. Kata Steele slaps it over, and that one lands about a tile and a half in bounds. Portersville walking away with a 5-point difference on the board. Caitlin Hansen onto the court to play in the libero spot here tonight. Haley Ryan having a rough game 3. Kata Steele with a great serve going off Wilkins. Right-hand attack there by Mia Steele. Alive by Kaylee. Punched up but not over there. Lynn in a very tough spot, a few inches away from the net as she makes contact with the ball. Not a whole lot you can do when you're working with those cookies as they crumble away. 8-2 now on the board. Portersville in the lead by 6. Here's Kata Steele, number 5, to serve that one up and over. Going off the hands of Pascal. Pascal to finish that one off with a helping hand of Wilkins in the middle. Diving play, Mia Steele. Nobody ready for that secondary touch. Kata Steele, the primary. Not the best pass in the world I've seen from her. They got a little cushion to work with here in game 3. 3 serving 8. Haley Ryan to play that front line in spot of Caitlin Hansen. Smith with a great service. Going off Kata Steele. Eisler. Van Gent there with a punch up and across, and that's going to land out of bounds. Solid serve. That's going to land out of bounds. The dictation made by the flag on the far sideline judge. Portersville sitting at 9. Chautauqua at 4. Kinsey McCaslin here, the libero from Portersville to serve it up. Solid serve, diving play, hits the wall, that's out of bounds. Something that hasn't happened that I'm always curious about. During the captain's meeting, I had the pleasure of listening in on it here tonight. Not something I normally get to do, as I'm up in a booth somewhere. But she specifically went over what happens if the ball touches the wire and the cross member is up in the ceiling. And I haven't heard a referee make that dictation distinctively. I don't think ever. So it's good to see that she's on the ball covering her bases. One thing that hasn't happened this game that I'm curious about how they rule it is the backboard. Because that's something that every referee calls differently. Some people call it like it's the ceiling. Some people call it a redo. Some people call it like the wall. And no two referees really have the same call on it. As infrequently as it happens, as infrequently as volleyball is played on a basketball court, which is most of the time, now that I think about it. Kinsey McCaslin here to serve the 11-4 game. Solid serve. Going off to the far side front. Punched up by Ryan, and that one goes across by Lynn. McCaslin dumped off Eisler very softly. Ryan there in time to get it. It's going to be handled by Lynn. Finished off Pascal. Nice block by Naomi Dutois. Number 15 of the navy blue. Read the play, read it beautifully. Walked away with a point because of it. 12-4 on the board. Timeout Chautauqua defenders. When we come back, Portersville has the serve. He's had enough. He's going home. He doesn't need any more volleyball to be happy. All right, girls are back on the court, ready to rock and roll. Meanwhile, back in reality, something gravity. Kinsey McCaslin here, number 00, to send that one up and over. Handled there by Wilkins, going off of Smith, top side there by Ryan to finish off with a third touch. McCaslin, Eisler near side, finding a punch up and across there by Van Getten. She falls it, falters it, feathers it. Just kind of feints it a little bit, just short of the feet in the reach. Sierra Lynn on that back near side. Castlin here to serve it up. It's 13-4. Sent up and across. Going off Smith. Lynn here with the near side set. Now he's going to be called for the double touch. Now he's going to be going back out the other way for Portersville. Solid serve there by McCaslin. Going off Pascal. Going up and over there by Kata Steele with the first touch by Ryan. Secondary by Wilkins. Hits the ceiling. Thrown over by Smith. Great recovery off the broken cogwheel. Tipped over by Dutois. Ready for it was Ryan. If it didn't hit the top of the net, it might have been a kill, but we play on. Pascal to finish it off. McCaslin. Eisler on her knees. Finds his way off Charles. Throws it up and across. Kept alive there by Smith. Secondary by Lynn. Finished off there by Pascal with a left arm. That one's going to be called number 2. The double touch. Okay, I was thinking that was the number. I'm like, we don't have a 2. They don't have a 2. They do have a 2, but Portersville picking up that last point. Could have been the double touch. Could have been Lynn. I really couldn't tell you. Your guess is as good as mine, brother. 16-4 now on the board. Portersville on top for now. Ooh, a little foreshadowing. Solid serve there by McCaslin. Going off Wilkins. Set up near side. A right-hand attack there by Pascal. Kept alive by McCaslin. Finding his way off Eisler top side. Looking for a right hand there by Charles. Good recipient. Finding a pass top side. Haley a little too eager on the attack. Wasn't ready to snap that one up and across. I believe the Chautauqua coach questioning her why she wasn't in the setting position with 2 hands over the head. That's my best guess. I don't know if that's factual or not. I'm not here to read lips when I can't see them. When I can see them, different question. Set up and across there by Wilkins. Eisler finding his way far side. Charles, right-hand attack there by Dutois, and she finds a point. Chautauqua just feeling a little dismayed, disgruntled, and right now, not happy. I think it's a technical term anyway. McCaslin there with that service. Going off Wilkins. Set near side in a nice attack, but equal force. It's the unstoppable object and the unmovable force. I said that right. Anyway, Chautauqua defenders calling a timeout, letting me recombobulate my thoughts and my inner amalgamations. It's 19-4. When we come back, Portersville has to serve.
1, 2, 3.
Alrighty, both sides out on the court, ready to rock, ready to roll. Chautauqua, no timeouts remaining here in game 3. Substitution called. Michaela, number 7 on. Kaylee, number 54 off. I believe the score is 19-4. So that's what it's on the board. Great serve by McCaslin, finding his way off Lynn. Back set by Michaela. Right-hand attack there by Ryan. Set up top side. That third touch made by Katrina. On that broken play, able to salvage that one off the net. Enough spiral to send that ball over top the net. Physics wouldn't tell her no. Kept alive by Lynn. They're too scared to. Ryan with a bump. Thrown over by Dutois. And that one doesn't pass go. 20 on the board for Portersville. 4 on the board for Chautauqua. Playing for pride here in game 3. Chautauqua fired up, ready to go. Solid serve by McCaslin. That's going to hit the ground. A little bit of miscommunication. 21-4 now on the board. The gap is there. Mentality is not. It's hard to dig yourselves out of that grave. Solid serve there by McCaslin. Diving play, hits the net, goes off Michaela, and that one goes down without a third fight. After getting such a close game, too, it really takes it all out of you whenever you don't get the win. And I feel like we're seeing a case in point of that here tonight. Been there, have done that, don't want to do it again. Great serve there by McCaslin. Finding its way off Lynn top side. Michaela finding a right hand there by Ryan. Diving play by Van Gen. Finds Eisler. Silas set right hand Dutois. And that's going to be out of bounds. That was going to be out of bounds. I'm glad the referee agrees with me. Chautauqua picking up point number 5 here in game 3. Pascal getting the serve. Solid service there by Pascal, as always, finding his way near side. Eisler, right hand Van Gen off the block of the net, and that's touch number 4. And she's on the ball tonight. I love this ref. Out of all the ones I've seen in the Western Pennsylvania region, as well as the Ohio region, nobody has called a better game than her tonight. Beautiful serve by Pascal, going off Kata Steele, kept alive by Sayla Charles, and that one goes out of bounds off that far side. Chautauqua just needs a few more. 7 serving 22. Riley Pascal hits the top side of the net, every server's worst nightmare. There's still a chance. There's still a thought. There's an idea. I'm not going to say the word because then it might not happen, but there's a Cass's curse that may ring true, depending on the words I use right here and now. So I'm just going to say what happens and paint it like it is. Lynn forward. Michaela topside. Tipped across there by Wilkins on the far side front. CHAU doing her best, finding his way out Van Gent. Smith. Lynn. Right hand attack there by Wilkins. Kept alive there by McCaslin. Off Eisler, center set. Right hand attack there by Van Gent. Going off. I don't know why my leg's shaking so bad. Right hand attack. Kept alive by McCaslin. Charles. Eisler sets it across slowly, softly. Killed him with her song. Gets that one up and across as Wilkins on the far side front. Charles Eisler, right hand attack. No boom here tonight. Lynn. Top side right hand Wilkins. Off the side of the arm, and they got a ball game. Chautauqua looking to stay alive like they're the BGs right here, right now. It's 8:23 on the board. On goes Kaylee to serve it up. Solid serve off McCaslin forward. Goes off Charles. Right hand attack through CHAU. Kept alive by Smith with a great pass to Ryan. A back set that one up and across on the second touch. Going off Eisler near side. Right hand Van Gen off the block in the net. Someone finds his way forward off Lynn. Topside Wilkins. Right hand deep. And that's out of bounds. Match point. Series point. Portersville gets one more. We go home. That's what point we're at. I don't know if it's a match. I think it's just match point. Game, set, match. Is that how it goes? This is the series. This is the end all be all. 24-8 right now on the board. Portersville have a staggering lead of 16. Solid serve there by Zeta Morley. Going off the hands of Michaela Lynn. Right hand attack there by Ryan on that near side front. Right hand attack there by Kata Steele, and that's going to do it. And that'll be the end of it. 25-8, game 3. Game 2 is such a good game. Both teams really played their hearts out, played to their advantages, mitigated their weaknesses, and that second game was one of the best volleyball games I've seen in a while. Kudos to the referee, not missing a call. I think she played a perfect game. Might have missed one, maybe one carry, but that would have been it, and that was fun to watch. But that's going to do it here for this broadcast. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Gabriel Eisler, and hopefully we'll see you in the next one. With that being said, I hope you have a great afternoon, a great evening, and a great night.